Hello, hello, hello. Today we're gonna be talking about CJ So Cool, his diabolical plan to infiltrate his ex's children's social circle, and I believe he's done this already. Um, it was crazy. A while back, I was watching Average's Best, and I seen an episode where he had, said that he would like to send YNs on royalties' daughters, and I was really disturbed by that. And I know a lot of people like you shouldn't watch what the other side or other people be talking about, but you need to know sometimes what your enemy is plotting or planning against you. And I thought that was very interesting that he said that. And it made me start thinking to myself, like, damn, is that what CJ did? Did he send people to infiltrate royalty's social circle, but not her social circle, her children's social circle? Did he send possibly even boys so that they can cause problems in her children's life? Makes you wonder. I think it's a very very great possibility. That's exactly what he did because he has a history of paying people to even spy on his ex and her children. He in the past he paid a hairdresser to spy on her and her children to get information. I don't know if they were trying to get information like where she was, but they was trying to get information. So it's a very high probability that he indeed did send people to cause havoc in his ex's children's life.
Yeah. This is diabolical. Um, I can imagine him doing this. So, Royalty, you need to vet the people who are around the kids because I can imagine him trying to get somebody pregnant or get somebody on drugs, anything that he can say, well, if she had kept me, that wouldn't happen to the children. And he's purposely doing that, and he feels he's not afraid because all the things he's been accused of, he hasn't had to pay for anything. So he feels free to do everything, and that's what he's doing. The authorities, he's using authorities against royalty, like the police and CPS, and it's no coincidence that the CPS has popped up because they're a part of the plan that he has worked on to hurt her, to make her look like she's not a good mom. He's using his foot soldiers, young people, to enact his plans. I have never in my life seen anything like this. I'm from the Midwest. I've heard about abusive men, but I didn't know that they are so abusive. It's not enough that they go after you. They want to hurt your children too. And when you sit back and think, of course he does. He's not, he knew he became a millionaire thanks to Royalty and her children. Now, those very children pretty much are saying they don't want to work with him. So, what is he going to do? Punish their mother and punish them. And authorities are letting him do that. Okay, say for instance, if any of what we're alleging is true, you gonna tell me that that's not a crime to do any of those things, to get a child on drugs, to do something to a child sexually because you paid another child to do that. So if you hear something, anything about Carnation, CJ, that's CJ's plan. What you ask yourself, you have to ask yourself, why did he went after Carnation? He went after Carnation for a reason. And so if you hear anything about her, know that it's a result of what CJ did. And you gonna tell me that's not a crime? Oh, come on. What I mean, when are people gonna wake up? I don't understand people. Where is your conscience? These are children. They have a right not to have to put up with their mother's abusive boyfriend. This is ridiculous. Ex boyfriend. This is ridiculous. I mean, when is this going to stop? I don't understand. I really don't.
Yeah, and this is all last for entertainment purposes only. We don't know these people personally. We're not saying that someone um we're not trying to allege anything, okay? We're not trying to put anything out there on anyone. We're just saying we're looking at a situation and we're what we thinking is possible, okay? And I'm speaking in terms of nation. Um I believe CJ had targeted her out and was mentioning her name because he was plotting against her to destroy her and make her look bad.
Yes.
I don't believe he started mentioning her for no reason.
Oh, yes. And this is a message for Leonidas too. You need to watch your back. Cause I don't know what that little girl was talking about, but I wouldn't trust her for her to be so careless to put something like that out. Whatever your truth is for you to say. So please, honey, be careful who you let around you. Because CJ is abusive. He wants to hurt you and he wants to hurt your family. Don't let him do that. Nation, we love you and we're here for you. Please be safe. And Royalty, please pay attention because your children are in danger. They really are.
And also justice for J Dub. You know, we stand with all you guys and we just hope the best. We just wanted to come out and put this out there just in case, you know,
Sound alert.
sound the alert to, this man is always plotting and planning on you guys. And, this is very sad and disturbing that this man is being allowed to do this, and he literally is purposely trying to put child protective services in the picture because he knew what plans he had already set in motion. And that's diabolical. Like people are not used to seeing people who operate on this level of evilness and planning and plotting. People like this be 100 steps ahead of you, and it's very scary.
And
And people don't really.
He has a lot of people following him, helping him. He has so many people who surround him, who's helping him, who profit from him and antagonizing Royalty. One little lady with 5 children. That is so unfair. She can't even go to the authorities for help. They're letting this man abuse her and destroy her family. Where is the justice?
Yeah, because it all comes down to basically people being allowed to exploit them.
Yeah.
These the people that he owe money to, they're gonna get their money one way or another. And this is super sad, super tragic,
And super sinister.
and super sinister. But people gotta understand, like people like CJ, I don't care if people say they try to say stuff like he got Peter Pan syndrome and all this other nonsense. That man is diabolical. He is evil. He plots and he plans, and he's 100 steps ahead of people. People don't understand how people like this think. He is very evil. He had already decided he was going to try to destroy nation for whatever his reasons was. Maybe because she said you wasn't going to make it without us, and that showed to be true. So he had set in his mind that he was going to send people, do whatever he had to do to try to make her look bad and try to destroy her. People got to ask yourself, why did he start targeting our nation all of a sudden out of everybody when supposedly he said the other the other daughter was the one that lied on him? Why did he just go in on nation so bad? It's obvious because he wanted to destroy that little girl for revenge. Anything that could hurt royalty, that's what he wanted to do. and he wanted to target Nation because he felt like she was strong because she spoke up for herself. So he wanted to hurt her the worst. And it's just super sad. But people like that, they're very diabolical, man. This man is not dumb. He's very evil, and he had put these plans in motion a long time ago.
Yes, and he has so many people to help him. You wouldn't think that. I'm a legend. He got CPS. He got the Henderson police. That always bothered me. I grew up in a time where people would say the police could or a district attorney can indict a ham sandwich. I don't understand how you got a live victim with paperwork, her diary, stating what this man did to her. And he's not facing any justice. Oh my goodness. Oh, this makes me even more upset. Henderson is letting this man out and about have chances to molest more children. Come on now. This stuff is wrong. And everybody, every parent should protest Henderson because he's letting your children be put in danger.
Yeah, it's crazy. They allowed this man to have slumber parties.
Yeah.
Well, like people's children by himself. Like, who is these people sending their kids to a man with no woman around? Like, I don't even care if he didn't have allegations on him. Who does that? Like, where are they getting these children from? Like from foster care? Do these kids have real parents? Like, who are these children's parents? Because they are so irresponsible and reckless. Like, no one in their right mind gonna send they daughters to a grown man with no woman around, no wife, no fiance, nothing.
And this man has
And
allegations.
on top of this man has allegations, which is
Oh my goodness.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, you got anything else to say?
Royalty, be on your guard. Talk to Leon, talk to Carnation, talk to Jalea. Warn them not to trust the people that they're around because they might be out to hurt him.